Hello everyone, this is Roderick, and this is basically going to be a let's play of Mortal Online. Essentially, we're going to go down to the sewers, or a section of the sewers in Tindrem, where we're going to fight the rotten undead walker and try to do a chest. We're going to do it with a ranger, who's a lot picker, and a dominator with a mova. So let's see how this plays out. Okay, so after some time of us trying to figure out whether we were going to actually leave the city at this time, because there's a lot of people going in and out, there was a lot of traffic. So we are trying to figure out what we were going to do. So we finally decided that, okay, it should be safe enough for us to leave, and we were on our way. So to get to this part of the sewer easily that we're going to, the easiest way is to go outside the city and take a right outside the gate. It's not that far, so if you're a noob or you have a group of people that are noobs, you can definitely get out here pretty safely and do some dungeon crawling relatively early in your mortal career or mortal playing time, if you will. But so yeah, so there's some random rocks on the way back here that you'll see in a second here. So if you're a miner, there's some spots that you can take advantage of back here. Um,
I'm glad I can make it from the freaking gate back here now.
so that's one, and the one we just passed is another one. There's a lot of spots on the way down here as
Stuff
well.
was
So if you're a
weird. I
miner
remember when we was leaving it down
and
there,
you want to
but
find
we
some
gotta go through
granum,
more now.
coming back here is a good option for you. There's lots of granum nodes back here, and this is not far from the city, so it's more than you're gonna find inside the city. Um,
I'm not real
so yeah,
sure, but I
the
see
rock to
ag
the right there is all
vehicles.
granum, so you can mine all of that. The rocks
My
below this
cucurate. I'm just
platform
gonna ride
that
my
we're going
donkey down
down
the stairs.
to get to the sewers is also granum. So if you're a miner, it's a good bit of granum back here if you ever want to make some money, or if you ever want to become an extractor, making something out of the rock and the ore that you get. This is a good spot to start, especially like I said for noobs. This is a good run for noobs to have and to go on as an adventure to get outside the city and do something a little bit
Alright.
more dangerous than what you would normally be doing inside the city. Not that the city is safe, but um, just something else to do outside the city. I forgot to get more fireplace. How many you
How
got?
many do you have? I
I
got
only
none.
I only got two. And yeah, you
Oh,
definitely want to
it's
grab
fine. We was only trying to
fireplaces
do
when
it,
you
you
come
know.
here
We can go back
because
to grinding later.
it's dark and you're gonna need
Sure.
I said
Yeah.
fireplaces, campfires. You're definitely gonna need campfires coming down here because you're gonna need a light source. It gets pretty dark, so torches you're gonna need for traveling as a light source, and if you're gonna be fighting, you're gonna need a stationary light source. And just so you don't have to hold your torch in your hand, it's a good idea to carry campfires with you. Not only that, campfires are good for resting. You get your gray bar gone quicker when you're resting, and you also gain your health back quicker while you're resting. So take advantage of the campfires. Bring some with you. I'd say you would probably need about 3 or 4 campfires to safely do this particular dungeon. At least the areas of it that we're going to do. So the descent down is pretty um, long.
Mm-hmm. But a quick
Just keep with it.
ascent.
It will end eventually.
Makes
There's
no
two
sense.
sections to this. So you'll come to your first platform that you'll stop at, and that's where we're going to go first. And then you can keep going further down this spiraling pathway right here, and it'll take you to another area that we're probably going to get to in the second video, but we'll see. Okay, so we're coming up on the um,
Mm-hmm.
the first platform here, and we're just gonna stage our mounts a bit far back. You caught a glimpse of the entrance right there, but we're gonna leave our mounts a little bit back from the entrance to where we're actually gonna be fighting at, so they don't aggro anything down there, and that they stay pretty safe. And out of our way also. We don't need mounts clogging our line of sight um, with the mobs down here. So
I muted my TeamSpeak by accident, and I was just talking. I was like, "Oh, he doesn't hear me right now."
Okay, so now we're getting ready to fight. We're setting down the campfire
This little campy
right
fire.
here to give us a source of light back here. So when we pull the mobs back, we will be able to see where we're slashing, because you literally would not be able to see if you didn't have that campfire there. So our plan is to, so this is a room full of walkers, undead walkers. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to pull them out one by one with a bow.
Whenever
I'm
you're
not
ready.
gonna totally kill them. I'm just gonna do enough damage to when they get to me. Um, my friend can easily kill them while I'm pulling 2 or 3 more. Um, so we're just gonna pull this area. Hopefully, they'll be half dead by the time they get to us, and we can finish them off relatively quickly. And we'll do a batch of 2 or 3, maybe 3 or 4 at a time, and then I'll probably pull out my dagger and go to town with that until we kill the lot, and then we'll pull a few more. The reasoning behind the method is just because you want to try to kill these things as quickly as possible. That's why I'm just pulling them enough or doing enough damage so they won't have so much health to deal with when they get to me, so my friend can just finish them off. Because they spawn so quickly, and if you don't get rid of these spawns, if you go in there and try to take care of the Walking Dead general with a
I'm
ton
good.
of spawns,
I'm
you're
not
gonna
taking. I'm not
die
taking
no
any
matter
hits.
what. So we're just
You're the
gonna
one that's
clear this
taking
room
hits.
out as quickly as possible, and then we're gonna send them over in on the Walking Dead general.
Oh, that's a walking swordsman.
You wanna heal me?
Yeah, I was trying to do, but the walkers in the way.
No, that's cool. I won't expect heals until we get out of battle, unless like I'm really low.
Oh wow. Wow. You have gray bar. That's cool.
No, I don't have
Oh
great
no
bar.
no. Oh, never mind. It was just latency, I guess.
Okay,
Dude,
as you can probably see
Yeah.
at this point, that
I don't know. Everything
piercing does
stopped. I
really
was
good
wondering
damage
like,
to
why didn't
the
you attack it?
Walking Dead
Maybe
walkers.
I lost connection.
Um, so I
I
have
think
a
I might have
dagger
lost
with me.
connection.
Obviously, that does piercing, and
Because right
bows
now
or
you might be
arrows do
attacking things.
piercing as well.
I
So
can't see
if you're gonna go down there,
anything.
you might want to
okay,
pack
I
something that
just
does
killed
piercing
something.
damage, some spears,
Could
daggers,
you log
arrows,
out and log back in?
or you can just have your sword in the
Yeah, I'm logging
piercing
out right
mode,
now.
so you
If I
don't
log back in.
necessarily need a piercing weapon, but
Actually, don't log. Just don't log
whatever
out
you can
and
do
wait.
piercing damage with would be
Log out.
beneficial
So wait
in this
people.
particular
No,
situation.
everything just caught up just now. Just hold on. I might.
Yeah,
Let me
you're
try to heal
skipping.
you.
Yeah, you're skipping around.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Okay, so here we encounter a little bit of lag, and I was fighting and he didn't see me. And we realized that after the confrontation with the particular mob was done. That's happened before while we were down here, and we opted to keep going. And though the fight was okay, we got rid of the walkers relatively easily. We got to the chest, and I could not do the chest because the lag was pretty much keeping me from completing any pins. So, but regardless of us having that problem last time, I thought better of the situation and decided to keep
That
going.
was
I
really
mean,
coming
it
for you?
was worth it.
Wow.
We're down here. We know we can complete it. And since I wasn't personally having the lag, I thought, it's worth the risk of me maybe getting some lag when I get to the chest. So we'll see. And since the majority of these fights are uneventful, I think I'll just skip past all of this, fast forward to when we start fighting the general. Okay, so we're at the point to where we're about to clear the room of all the Walking Dead, the walkers that we need to get rid of before we actually fought the Walking Dead general. And so we're just cleaning up here.
Walker swordsman.
And after this swordsman, I think we should be ready to fight the general.
Alright.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay, so we're going in on the general now. So the plan is, you know,
Okay,
just
let's kill
have the
the ads
MOVA
first.
attack the veteran, and we'll just kill the ads that pop up so they're not attacking the MOVA
Oh,
as
I might
well.
help
So
out
the
the
only
mobile
damage he's
start.
taking is from the veteran. The veteran does a few attacks. He does a force attack. He does, you will see he does some hand attacks. It's basically, I'm not sure what they call them. I'll have to get the names of his attacks. But they're basically blunt attacks. And he has, I think, one AoE, which is a force charge attack that he can hit you with from a distance. Again, that could be magic, it could be blunt, but I'm not exactly sure. I just know it does a lot of damage. So as long as you're prepared for blunt damage, and you have a healer down here, if you're not fighting it with a pet, you should be relatively good.
Alright, he's
So
done.
we took care of him in relatively short order. Um, and so now it's just about getting rid of the ads before I take care of the chest. But it looked like the MOVA
Alright.
had did that, so we'll just
Let's have my mobile kill these
fast
camps.
forward through the chest lot picking and see what's in it after that. Okay, so here I got the chest open, and
500 malachite.
we've got
1,000
malite. I said malachite, but it's
flake
malite,
stone, 7,000
flakestone,
blood ore,
granum, pig iron, and blood
Throw my
ore.
donkey in now.
No, man, oh, yeah, that's the Malite, yeah. Oh, man, he just grew, he grew a level. Yeah, scrub things from this chest. And Malite looks cool, though.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Let's get out while we can, while we got good stuff.
Wow.
We can come back later. You got your chest you finally got, and I probably got like 6 gold worth of heads on me.
Okay. Alright, let's go.
And it's always when you wanna go above and beyond, go wrong.
No doubt. But that one room has one rat in it.
Okay, we can go do that first room. That's
Okay,
it.
so I finally
That's
convinced
it.
my friend to
Let's
go
go.
down to the
Already
lower
down
levels,
here.
but I think I'm gonna
Super
save
close.
that
Let's
video
get
for
that
another day.
one room.
We're just gonna get rid of the
Yeah, let's get it.
campfire before we leave,
I feel like
and
a
I'll see you
setup.
guys on the
Set
next
me up.
video.
You got your
Peace.
boys down here ready to kill me to steal my 6 gold.